Hey Redecor addicts, I'm Kiki Daly and this is Redecor Reviews, where I dig into design elements and bring you tips and commentary on our favorite redecorating game. I want to say thanks to the Reddit community and specifically to users MAQ48 and Tranquil Trib for inspiring this video with thoughtful requests for more winning materials, as well as a video on murals. This one is both. Today we'll be looking at Misty Forest. I'm not exaggerating. 95% of the time I use Misty Forest, I get first place. This is an expensive material at $23.70 gold. Ouch, ouch, I know. But look, the name of this video series is Winning Materials, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't bringing you solid techniques for getting those first place rewards. Like I've said a few different times, I'm not in this to win this every time. But look, if I don't want to just keep spending actual money on this game, I need to rack up that prize gold. The cost benefit of using Misty Forest is pretty clear to me. If it almost always wins, it's a good investment. This mural comes to us from Ethereal Murals, which is a bit of a mouthful, and I've got to say there's not really anything else in this collection that works as consistently as Misty Forest. Trust me, I've tried. This is a remarkably high-performing wall for me. Before we take a look at the proof, I want to walk you through some IRL inspiration for this material and some ideas for how it could be used. First up, this beautiful kitchen employing what I'm calling moody moss, how do you feel about that name, with both gold and matte black accents. Especially with this really warm wood, which I think we could easily accomplish with Redecor's red oak. I think the depth of this green wall is a really wonderful kitchen look. Next, check out this simple but dramatic bathroom look using moody moss. I love that it's just white on green here, and you'll see in my winning designs using Misty Forest that this mural works great in a bathroom. In this inspiration, I can see rough brass working perfectly on those metal accents. Here's another kitchen, but with a tableau view, employing moody moss stone that's giving us a mix of the bluish gray and mossy green, and that beadboard is a perfect match for Redecor's slim red oak beadboard, isn't it? Then imagine using something like Bouquet d'Hiver or Spring on Seine for that art, and an easy green ceramic finish like sage, and this is an incredibly doable look for a kitchen challenge. Alright, let's move on to my winning designs using Misty Forest. I'm going to show you 5 designs, only one of which is not a first place winner, and honestly, it really should have been, but you know how it goes sometimes. Let's start with a kitchen, shall we? This is one of those designs that I was genuinely shocked to see win first place. I kind of threw this together, having won Misty Forest in an unlock, knowing that it would likely get me a podium. I'm using Spring on Seine here, which you'll see in another of my winning Misty Forest challenges, so we know it's a solid pairing. This is actually one of my least favorite types of Redecor challenges, where we see something on the table that we cannot control, lemons in a bowl, or in this case, desserts with accent colors. You can design into them, which I think voters appreciate because we get visual consistency, or you can do what I did here and ignore them. This is a first place win for me, but not 5 stars, which tells me other players struggled with this one too. Next up is the most recent win for me, this gorgeous restaurant dining area. I love that we got to use a mural as though it was framed art. It gives us this discrete, controlled space that provides the opportunity for a more smooth surface to even out the visual field. I'm using maize here, one of my favorite upholstery textiles to use. We could also have used blue weave, the poor gal's maize, but as you can see, when we look at them side by side, the spendier blue is just a bit more dynamic and fits better with our mural here. I took a risk here and used this subtle green on the wall and the floor. Normally not something I would do, but every wooden floor or tile that I tried just competed too much with that serene expanse of mural. So I went with a painted floor, and I think it really works. Here's that bathroom I wanted to show you, where in the shower area, the mural actually replaces the tile. I could have probably used the mural on the other part of the wall, but A, it's expensive, and B, the tile works here because we've also got it on the tub and floor. So again, we're looking for both tonal and textural consistency when we're using such a delicate and nuanced mural. Here's the last of my winning designs using Misty Forest, and another I was really surprised that I won. I sort of phoned this one in, once again deploying Misty Forest in a little bit of a lazy way, knowing it would get me a podium. I can't believe this upholstery and rug actually won together. My goodness, I'm actually a little embarrassed to even show you this one, but I just had to. It proves my point that Misty Forest is a winning material. Okay, one last design to show you that didn't win, and I'm really surprised it didn't, especially because I pulled out all the stops using my favorite upholstery fabric, lovely linen, and I really believed that this pillow, Charming Grid, was the perfect pairing with that mural. But I must have been wrong because this design got me 5th place. Which just goes to show, the alchemy of voting isn't an exact science, and we can try our best, but there are no guarantees in this game, except for the fact that we all just keep playing it, right? I'd love to hear about your winning materials. Let me know in the comments what works for you every time. I'd love some tips. Thanks for subscribing and for keeping in touch. Happy voting!